Welcome back to Global Wheel Hub. Today we are diving deep into a machine that's been creating a lot of buzz in the mid-capacity adventure segment, the all-new 2026 Honda Sahara 300. If you've been waiting for a lightweight, rugged, and affordable adventure bike that can handle city chaos just as easily as off-road trails, this one is going to grab your attention from the very first twist of the throttle. The 2026 Honda Sahara 300 steps in as a purpose-built dual-sport adventure motorcycle designed for riders who want reliability, efficiency, and true go-anywhere capability without jumping into heavyweight adverb territory. Honda has clearly focused on balancing everyday usability with off-road toughness, making this bike an ideal companion for both beginners entering the adventure world and experienced riders who want a simple, dependable machine for long explorations. At first glance, the design of the Sahara 300 immediately tells you what it's built for. The stance is tall, confident, and slim, with a strong rally-inspired silhouette. The front fascia is dominated by a sharp LED headlamp unit integrated into a compact windscreen that provides decent wind protection without adding bulk. The front beak-style fender reinforces its off-road identity, while the high ground clearance gives it a ready-to-climb anything attitude. Honda has kept the body panels minimal and functional, reducing unnecessary weight while enhancing durability for rough terrain use. The fuel tank is sculpted for better knee grip and long-distance comfort, holding around 12.5 liters, which strikes a good balance between range and weight distribution. The seat is split style, slightly narrow at the front for better stand-up control when riding off-road, and wider at the rear to support long highway journeys. Overall ergonomics are upright, relaxed, and designed for endurance riding. The handlebar is wide and slightly raised, giving excellent leverage during slow technical trails and improved comfort in traffic conditions. Moving to the engine, the 2026 Honda Sahara 300 is powered by a refined 286cc single-cylinder, liquid-cooled engine. This engine has been tuned for a strong mid-range performance rather than extreme top-end power, which is exactly what you want in a dual-purpose machine. It produces around 28 to 30 horsepower and approximately 26 Newton-meters of torque, making it smooth, predictable, and extremely usable in real-world conditions. One of the strongest aspects of this engine is Honda's focus on fuel efficiency and durability. The fuel injection system is highly refined, ensuring crisp throttle response even in varying altitudes and temperatures. Whether you're crawling through rocky trails or cruising at highway speeds, the engine remains stable and vibration-controlled thanks to a well-balanced counterbalancer system. On the performance side, the Sahara 300 feels surprisingly agile for its class. The lightweight chassis, estimated at around 167 kilograms curb weight, allows quick directional changes and easy maneuvering in tight environments. In city traffic, it feels almost effortless, slipping through gaps with ease, while on open highways it maintains a stable and planted feel up to cruising speeds of around 100 to 120 km per hour. When you take it off-road, this is where the Sahara 300 truly starts to shine. The long travel suspension setup, featuring telescopic front forks and a rear monoshock with adjustable preload, absorbs bumps, rocks, and uneven terrain with impressive control. It is not a hardcore enduro bike, but it is more than capable of handling dirt roads, gravel paths, muddy tracks, and light trail riding without breaking a sweat. Braking duties are handled by a 280mm front disc and a 240mm rear disc, supported by dual-channel ABS. Honda has fine-tuned the ABS system to offer an off-road mode, allowing a bit more slip on loose surfaces for better control when riding in dirt. This small but important feature significantly improves rider confidence in adventurous conditions. Now let's talk about the ride quality and handling dynamics. The Sahara 300 has been engineered with a focus on stability and rider comfort. The suspension setup is slightly on the softer side, which helps in absorbing rough terrain but still maintains enough firmness to prevent excessive dive under braking. The steering geometry is designed to be predictable, making it beginner-friendly yet engaging enough for experienced riders who enjoy exploring back roads. The seat height sits at around 855 mm, which may feel tall for shorter riders, but it gives excellent ground clearance and a commanding riding position. Once in motion, the bike feels lighter than it actually is, which is a testament to Honda's chassis engineering. The turning radius is tight enough for urban commuting, and the bike feels equally comfortable crawling through traffic or climbing rocky paths. Technology is another area where Honda has added meaningful upgrades for 2026. The instrument cluster is a fully digital TFT display, offering Bluetooth connectivity, turn-by-turn navigation, gear position indicator, fuel range, trip meters, and ride analytics. The interface is clean and easy to read even under direct sunlight, which is essential for adventure riding. Riders also get multiple riding modes, typically including standard, sport, and off-road. These modes adjust throttle response and ABS sensitivity to suit different terrains. The inclusion of a USB-C charging port near the cockpit ensures your devices stay powered during long rides, which is a practical touch for touring enthusiasts. In terms of design detail, Honda has paid attention to durability. The engine guard, handguards, and reinforced skid plate come standard, offering protection against rocks and minor impacts. The wheels are likely a 21-inch front and 18-inch rear spoked setup, wrapped in dual-purpose tires that provide a good balance between road grip and off-road traction. Now coming to one of the most important aspects, fuel economy. The Sahara 300 is expected to deliver around 30 to 35 km per litre depending on riding conditions. This makes it not only adventure-ready but also extremely economical for daily commuting and long touring. Let's talk about the price, which is one of the most attractive parts of this motorcycle. The expected pricing for the 2026 Honda Sahara 300 starts at around $4,500 to $5,200 internationally, depending on the variant and market. This positions it as a very competitive option in the entry-level adventure segment, especially considering the Honda reliability and feature set it offers. Now, what makes this bike stand out in a crowded market of adventure motorcycles? The biggest unique selling point is its simplicity combined with versatility. While many bikes in this category try to be overly aggressive or heavily tech-loaded, the Sahara 300 focuses on being dependable, lightweight, and easy to manage. It is designed for riders who want to explore without worrying about mechanical complexity or maintenance headaches.